Welcome to the Entrepreneur's Testimony with Tiana Adibayo. And if you have been following us, you know that this is a home for entrepreneurs. What we do here, we get entrepreneurs, they come share their story, they give us insight of how life has been for them, their challenges, their blueprints, and most especially how they're able to solve those challenges. They don't leave us without the word of advice, the word of motivation and encouragement, because we all understand how the time is. We understand that it's not really easy for entrepreneurs anywhere in the world. So we bring this program to kind of make you relate, make you identify with people in your community, so that you know that you're not alone in the struggle. Okay, we got you, we're watching you, we're helping you, we are supporting you, we are in this together. When the going is good, we are in it. When it's bad, we are also with you. So today we have a very special guest, someone that has been lift your spirit. You have to hear relatable stories, not just friction or something. You see the people, you experience them, you feel them, you are connected to these people through their story. And I'm sure most entrepreneurs can definitely relate with most of the stories you hear on this platform. You can definitely you must have experienced one or two from their own experiences. And the good thing is they tell you how they're able to manage such situations, which in turn gives you a clue on how you can shape your own self, arrange yourself, and keep pushing. Nevertheless, it is still up to you, assistant, today. Where are you? Come. I'm working with my assistant today. Come here. What is it? Okay, so let me try and message her. So guys, that is practically what this platform is about. It's about expose you to another audience. It is very important. So I don't know if our guest is here. Oh, stop. Hello, ma Bolanle. Are you here, ma'am? If you're here, please send the request. Send the request. Okay, she's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see if I can add you, or you can send request. Can I send the request? I'm trying to see. Alright, because you definitely be learning one or two from people's testimony. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh, good afternoon.
I can't go. I'm stuck here. Yes.
Oh, sorry. She's stuck. She's stuck in the rain. Sorry, that's part of the work hazard, I call it.
Sure.
So introduce yourself. Though we can't see you so clear, but hopefully along the line we'll get a better view of you.
It's really raining here. It's heavy.
Wow, so sorry about that. So sorry. I'm working with my assistant. Sorry for the noise. Here
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so can you introduce yourself now, please?
My name is Bolanle Animation.
Okay.
I'm a scout.
Oh, nice.
I'm a football scout. So talent manager.
Okay.
Yes.
What does it entail? What does it take to be a scout and this talent managing job? What do you scout for? What do you manage?
Actually scout for raw talent, footballers, young footballers that can develop to big stars that you see on your screen now. Players like Osimhen, Ozaze, Saka, and the rest.
That is not a common job. Like this is the first time. I know people do it,
but I know it's more of they, because of our level of exposure, we usually get those people come from foreign lands. You have the white skinned men taking part of that. So it is not just about an anyhow job for anyhow person. So how did you come about this job, ma'am?
Actually, like when I was growing up, I played football. I played football
Okay.
briefly, and though I started from the street, I started playing football, street football. Like I've always been a tomboy. Like when I was growing up, not because I was a tomboy, but there's this thing in me. Like I have this energy. Like I'm hyper. So along the line, I joined this group of boys that are always playing football on the street, and like that. I had this friend then. His name is Saye Ademofe. The brother was once on the 20 Flying Eagles captain. Then the whole families were footballers, and they were all professionals. So at that time, you see more professionals coming around them, like Peter Rufai. Do you understand? Peter Rufai,
Mm-hmm.
Unduka, Ugade. So people were always coming around. So I just said that I fell in love with that, with that circle. Like I have this feeling that I belong here. So
Mm.
somehow I started playing football. But I played football. I think when I was 13 years old, 10 when I was 11, 12, 13 years old, I was actively playing football. I joined the team then. I can't remember the name of the team. But at a point, I just love, like I have this passion for football that I want to play. I want to play football. And I think then in my area there are just few, I don't think there's any female around me playing football then. So I'm always engaging myself in in sport activities like jogging, working out on the field, anything football, you will see me there. There's no way they are playing football in my area that you will not see. I just have this passion. I just don't know, like, feel this is me. This is what I want to do.
It felt like home.
Yes,
The field felt like
yes,
home for
yes,
you.
yes.
How was your parents taking it, knowing that you were in a very tender age,
Unfortunately,
attracted to football and a female?
unfortunately, I lost my dad when I was 11 years old. And my mom was not really around. I stayed with my grandma. Now,
Okay.
grandma, granny team, they don't really care. I just, I just trying
Mm.
to, instead of being on the streets, like, instead of being on the streets, like, as in doing, doing trash, all my energy, everything was on, my focus was on football. That kept me going on. That kept me busy. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So that kept me busy.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
that was what happened. So there was no dad to tell you that I don't play football. There was no mom to say, hey, what are you saying? What are you doing? So it was just my grandma and my siblings.
Mm. So when did you decided to go into this scouting? When and how did it happen for you?
Okay, so at the point I stopped playing football because of the environment. Then and even now, if you don't have the right connection, and during my time when I was playing football, there were not much girls team. The teams then were mainly for the male. So, but along the line, I just started training with the boys. So you understand, and like that. And it got to a point, I something happened. Something happened along the line. I lost my mom. I think I was invited to the I was invited to the national team under 17 then, the Falconet. I was invited. The week I was supposed to go to the camp, that was when I lost my mom. And my passion for football, for playing football, died. Till today, I never got it back. Till today, I never got it back. That thing just died in me, like the passion to play football. And that week, I was supposed to go to camp, to resume in camp. The coach then, Ukiria, was already aware of me because I think a journalist scouted me and he got interested in me. He was always coming around to watch my game then at Alaguton. There's this field called Alaguton around Yanopaja. He was always coming around. I think I'm one of the few, if not the only female that was training on that field then, and I was training with guys. So after that period, I could not play football again. I lost the interest in playing football. Then at a point, I sat down. So I went into media. I was into media. I was working with some media outlets, and then we had a group. Then we are always going out to cover events, then do some TV shows. But at a point, I knew I was not. I don't have a role to play there. I knew something. There's something that there's a part of me that needs to come out. But that's not where I belong. So I don't know. Somehow I found myself in football. Before then, while I was playing football, I used to have that my friend I told you that the brother was what's called
all footballers, the football team
family. The younger brother then, he was looking for a team, for a club to play. So one day we were watching TV. It was in my house. We were watching TV. So I saw my uncle was on. So my uncle came. My uncle was on the TV. Then my uncle was the aide camp to a governor. Don't let me mention the governor. Then, so I was like,
no, it's okay.
So I was like, look at my uncle. So I was talking to that. Look at my uncle. He was standing at the back of the governor. She was like, are you sure he's your uncle? I said, yes, that is my uncle. That we lived together. We grew up together. He was like, no, it can't be your uncle. I said, it's my uncle. Do you want me to call him? He was like, no. I was like, this kind of person, and I don't have a club. I don't have a team in Nigeria. I said, you want a team? Is that what you want? He said, yes, we can talk to your uncle. And I think at that tender age, I think I was like 13 years old then. Then I called my uncle. I have this friend. He would like to play for that state team. And my uncle asked him to come. And that was it. He got into that team through my call and my contact. And I didn't know God was trying to channel me to that line of scouting, So that was how I started like that. Then I got interested. Like I see a lot of players. When I go out, I see a lot of players. They will just train. They don't have anywhere to go. And I have this passion in me, like there's something keeps telling me I can fix these guys. I can do something with these guys. I can do something, and that was how it started.
So after this, your first experience with your uncle, your other scouting, was it still to your uncle?
No.
Or you had to expand?
Yes, I expanded. Okay. Then I started meeting other people in that profession. I've done a lot of things I can't even remember.
No, I'll be bringing them back one by one. So when you finish with this, your friend now, okay. And then that was 13. When you tried to go into it at a professional level, what age were you then?
That was I was you mean to play football or the scouting program?
No. The scouting. Yes, because the first one you did was
I started from that time, but then I was not making money. It was just for fun. Like I can connect this person. Like I know, let me fix this person. But I was not monetizing it then. So just for free, for fun, like I was doing it and I was enjoying myself. I was doing it and I was being fulfilled. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Like doing it like a
Yes, yes. It's just
fulfillment to me, like
something that was a passion that just
sure you
gave you
understand.
that happiness. Yes.
Yes, that was what I was doing then.
So when did you start making money? How did the money happen? Your first pay, where did it come from?
My first pay came from let me recollect. Let me recollect. Let me recollect. My first pay came like oh let me recollect. Let me recollect. Oh, please. My first pay came like 6 years ago. It came like 6 years ago.
From the an agency or from the boys you got?
No, it's from an agency. Like whenever there's a program, like this is how it works. Um, Nigerians, we bring scouts from outside Nigeria to come and scout our boys because we have the products. They need what we have what they want. They just need to come check our boys. The ones that are exceptional, pick them and take them out and introduce them to clubs. Like okay, that I introduce them to club. So these are I make money. I do scout for programs. Like if there's any scouting program and there are things that do come to me like Bola, that we need so players. If you can get them for us, there's going to be a program. Like we need boys to come around to make up this team. So when they consult me, they pay me to do that because I do travel far. I do travel as far as going to the north, to the east, and southwest, some southwest states to pick these boys, to scout these boys. So basically, I make money from there too.
Okay. Oh, nice. Because I remember recently how I got to know about the football business a little bit was the Bonny people. They had this Amayanabo tournament, and we saw some white men that came to sign some people, and they felt like okay, this was their own done better. So how are they accepting you, a female with black skin? You know when they see a white guy come around, they be like, ah, this one I don't blue. But when they see a black woman, not just black, a woman, how are they accepting you? I want to know these challenges you faced at the early part of your career.
Actually, like I would say, I've never had the only challenges I have is our men here trying to take advantage
Mm.
of the my gender. But
Yes.
I don't really have any challenges like when it comes to the white guys because outside there are female scouts too. Outs- Outside there are
Okay.
females too. Me being in this profession, no, it's not a big deal to them there. So is we are always accepted and welcome.
Okay. Okay. Just the harassment part.
Nobody will harass you openly. But you know our men here now, Nigeria people, Africa.
Yes.
There's a, there's a
Yes.
way they behave. Like there was a time I can not know if I can recall it. That should be about 8 years ago. A scout came to Nigeria and they gave me a slot like I should
Yeah.
organize a scouting program in my area too. Then so when the guy came, he saw he was really impressed. He didn't believe I was the one that put the whole thing together. So when he was going, he he was like he needs to have a private, he needs to have a private meeting with me. He needs to have a
Yeah.
private. This person I'm talking about is an ex international in Cameroon. I'm an ex international of Cameroon. I don't want to mention his name, but he's a very very
Yeah.
come
I
again.
hear
I can hear you.
you. I said, no, I was confirmed what you said. You said it's a big figure, so I said you don't have to mention his name. The person that said wanted to have a private meeting, I said, no, you don't have to mention his name. So, can you hear me? So, what are the challenges associated to this scouting work, talent management and scouting? What are the challenges? Somebody that is trying to get into this field, what are the challenges that the person will likely face?
Come again. I can hear. The line is breaking.
Okay, sorry, can you hear me now? Is it better now?
Yeah, yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so I was asking, what are the challenges somebody that is trying to come into this line of business? What are the challenges they may probably face?
Wow. See, like I told you, this thing was a passion. It was a passion before it became a profession. Like Rome was not built in a day. Anybody that wants to go into any line of business or profession, of course you must go to you must go to like you must go to some channels. Like it's not always easy. There's no straight path. You just have to pay dues. So there are times you want to go out to scout that you don't even have transport fare to go out. You understand? There are times that you want to
Hmm.
be like you want to be somewhere there's no like transport fare, but I can tell you if the Bible says that a man's um, a man's talent gift will make him sit,
Make way
yes,
to.
among kings and queens. Well, it's not the challenge is just money and knowing the right people, then being at the right place at the right time. But I can assure you, with time, when you are consistent, when you give up,
Yeah,
you will find yourself in a good place.
it's not easy to not give up for sometimes after too many no's. And yes, I'm sure there are days you don't feel like standing up, you don't feel like going anywhere, you don't feel motivated.
Yeah.
What really pushes you? What drives you?
What drives me? Wow. A lot of things drive me. When I'm happy, I can do anything. Like, when I'm happy, I can do anything. Like when I'm happy, I can like I can. I just want just I just need to be in the right environment with the right people. Then I'm good.
No, that's what I'm saying. When you're not motivated, when you're not in the mood, but you know there's job to do, what drives you? What is that thing that motivates you to still show up?
What motivates me?
To show up, even when you don't feel like as an entrepreneur, there are days you're not in the mood, you won't leave your house. Like today now you have a program, you're in the scouting phase, right? Now some days you have this kind of job, but you don't feel like going, you're not motivated. Some people may say my children, some people may say poverty, I'm scared of being broke, I just want to do it. So those days, like me, what drives me is that I know that what I do, destinies are tied to it. I have to show up, whether I like it or not. So what is that thing that drives you?
Wow. What drives me? Number one. What drives me in my job is just the I told you it's the passion. Like I have passion for this job, and I
Yeah.
know that some players like they really believe in me. They know anything any am like it's a that something good is happening there, and I know people. There are people that believes in me. Like if I should stay back or if I should lay back, like no, I know they will not be happy. So, like seeing them happy, like that just helps me. That
Gives you
happiness.
joy.
Yeah, that's what gives me joy.
Yeah. Okay. So before you go, I want to ask you, where do you see yourself and your mission in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where I see myself in 5 years? Wow, wow, wow. I see myself as yes. I see myself as as one of the big figure in the football world. I see myself as one of the figures, the movers and shakers of the football industry, because
Do you think
my name alone,
like
like my name is Bolanle, and my name is, people know me. Like when they hear my name, they want to be like, where is that? Some people, but they don't even, they won't see me. But like when they've heard about my name, so they want to be like, where is this person? I see myself being at the top, one of the biggest managers in Africa.
and that's it to be the one says speak and the earth shall obey your command.
Amen.
I want to say thank you for taking our time to do this with us. I'm really motivated. I'm not going to football scouting, but it opens us to a different line of world that people are doing these things. People are out there, making their mark on the earth, and anybody can dream it and they can do it. I mean, a woman doing something like this, it is really commendable. I really appreciate your contribution to our dear football world. God bless you so
God
much, ma'am.
bless you too. Thank you very much for having me here. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. I hope the rain stops so that you can just go and have some hot cup of tea.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much.
All right.
You are doing well.
Do have a lovely. Thank you. Thank you. It's not easy, As I'm talking, somebody is busy looking for us to cry. Say hello.
Hello, young man. Hello, young man. Oh,
He's talking.
I'm going to keep this video so
He's
that when you
talking.
grow up, I'm going to say to you, because I see you.
I'm sure you. Amen. Let's bless your legs. You play football. Thank you so much.
I see a big star, a future star.
Amen. Bless you. Say, you know, thank you so much. Bless you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I got you. You are. I'm sure you got motivated because about different words that. So some tell their stories. They motivate you. They give you insight of what their life has been, and I can tell you for a fact it is not end many times. So we'll keep bringing the best and the best to you. So we have Giant Football Academy. Thank you so much. You have Michi Vibes. God bless you, Leon, Sony, Doja Signature. God bless all of you for putting it the time to watch, and don't forget to follow us, like, share, and if you want to share your story, send us a DM, send us a message. We'll book a slot for you. Like entrepreneurship is not for everybody. If you are not passionate about what you're doing, if you're not passionate about it, please stick to your 9 to 5 job. It is very okay to just go to work and come back. It's easy to them. So if you want to try something, you want to change your world, you want to change your community, please go ahead, do something. Start now. If you're already started, please keep going. It's not always going to be easy, but ahead. Okay. So guys, this is the end of today's testimony. We'll bring you another guest on Thursday, 4 p.m. Nigerian time, same station. Yes, same station, same platform. From me, Tiana Adebayo, it is good night. Bye.